everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today it is the physical edition of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Note, it's the launch day edition. I was able to pick up for myself. And if we open it up, we'll go through the other little bits later. But, of course, the PS5 disc is in there. Let's go ahead and put that in. Presumably, it'll be version 1.0 installing off the disk, and then, what are we, about 2-3 weeks maybe past launch now? I would expect there'd be one, if not two, maybe one, if not two, patch files, possibly. Man, that's coming in loud. There we go, 2 items added to the downloads. All right, so you can see here the top item there is coming off the disk. It's not saying it there. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's version 1.0 coming off the disk at the top. And that is a size of 46.940 gigabytes coming in off the disk. And then we have, I'm going to guess it's the version 1.1 patch. Oh, look, here it goes. Version 1.001.000 patch. Coming in simultaneously, that one coming in over the PlayStation Network, and that version 1.001 patch is 14.242 gigabytes. As I said, the physical install's happening off the top. That'll complete, then we'll have the patch applied, and then of course we'll bounce on in to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon and check out the options menu, see if there's any recommendations we'd make, any changes you'd consider. The other thing we can look at while we're here is the paper outside case isn't too interesting, I don't think, but within the launch day edition, we have, I think there's cards and stickers. Yes, we've got stickers here. I assume these are the patches for the mechs within the game. And then we also have some cards here. What have we got? Oh, that one actually I think is a poster. There you can see a classic boss battle, it appears, and firing out. And then we've got, looks like we're about to get stomped by a boss in that one. And then this final one here looks very Death Stranding to me. It looks exactly like the cover of Death Stranding, surprisingly enough. And then, of course, we have the poster. I'll just tuck the stickers and cards back in to their little sleeve. We'll open up the poster and have a look at it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just a nice hero shot of the mech there, standing there looking quite epic. Very cool indeed. FromSoftware delivering on the goods again. Thank you, guys. I love every game you release. It's very exciting to be here and installing Armored Core 6 today. I've gone hands-on with it a little bit already, past the first boss and several missions. Absolutely loving it. I give Armored Core 2 big thumbs up, but if you want my full hands-on impressions, you'll have to come back Thursday night at 8 p.m. for the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's myself, it's Unky Dunky and Bully sitting down discussing the games we've been playing this week, and I can tell you, will be. And all these games have the accompanying gameplay footage, so as we talk about the points, they're illustrated perfectly on stream. You'll absolutely love it. Come by to the Gaming Enforcement Agency and check it out. This week, we will have footage and discussions of Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. We've also got Baldur's Gate 3, and of course, Starfield. It's been a massive week in video gaming, so be sure to check out the Gaming Enforcement Agency this Thursday night at 8 p.m. right here on Geek Aloud. But for now, let's install the 46.94 gigabytes off the disk and the 14.242 gigabytes of the version 1.001 patch here for Armored Core on Geek Aloud.
Installed Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Excuse me while I elbow over the case. The joys of a physical install. Whoa, that is so loud. All right, let's boot on up Armored Core 6 now and check out that options menu and go through it and see if there's any changes or settings of note. Usually the FromSoft games are pretty on point with their default configuration, so I'm not expecting to need to change much of anything. But as we always do here on the Let's Install videos, we do pop open the options menu, go through it all, and make sure it is running at optimum, if you will. Maintain target assist. Yes, please. Definitely need that on. Vibration on. Core expansion control type A. Automatically purge weapon on. Display subtitles. I'm going to go ahead and recommend you turn those off to remove any distractions. Camera settings. No need to invert the X or Y axis for myself, but if you prefer an inverted stick, you can do it right there. The camera speed, however, I'm going to take that for a walk to 8. I feel like the camera speed was just a little bit laggy when I was playing it previously. Once again, I recommend... we'll turn ray tracing on. I think that's going to look quite nice. And I won't set up my brightness here, but I highly encourage you to set yours up for your configurations. Obviously, don't go by mine. I've got the 2 studio lights in my eyes. Sound settings, a standard fare there. No need to change any of it. And there is the default
There is the default controller map, which is working just well for me. I don't recommend changing that. Voice chat, yes, disable that, thank you. Launch settings, yeah, launch it online, but if you'd rather, you can launch it by default in offline mode. Data use agreement. I agree to sharing my data use, so when I get stuck on a particular boss, they'll know all about it. But that is all the settings worth looking at within Armored Core 6. So, as we always do here on the Let's Install series, let's bounce on out, pull up the particulars, and wrap up this here Let's Install video. I can tell you, about 3 weeks post-launch of Armored Core 6, we are currently on version 1.001.000, and that is a full and complete install from the physical disk, plus the patch version 1.001, as we saw earlier. That is a full and complete install size of 43.29 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching, and Let's Install here on Geek Aloud. I hope to see you back Thursday night at 8 p.m. for the Gaming Enforcement Agency. If you'd rather, of course, you can listen to it as an audio podcast anywhere you can get your audio podcast. Look up the Gaming Enforcement Agency and you can get us there. What else can you do with Geek Aloud? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. That was luck. Hey, that's something.